There. Okay.
I don't know what happened.
I was like, is my internet down?
I was like, I honestly got to, and like my screen is blank. Hold on.
Okay, I see you on the little streamy thing. I'm gonna go see if we're on the YouTube channel. We're on the YouTube channel. It's showing on YouTube.
Oh my gosh, I don't know where it is. Like my other screen is not opening. This great song. Okay. Hold on. I literally have no idea what's going on.
You're doing great. I believe in you.
Okay, let me open all my there it is. Okay. Can you see it now? This is actually not bad.
Oh, look at the snowman.
I know. All right, so hold on. Let me escape. All right, we got it. We're back. Like it just went blank, and I was like, I don't know. I think it's because I hit a button and my PDF thing opened, my reader opened, and so it switched screens on me. Sorry, guys. Hey, Pearly Girl wants to say hello. Hello, say hello to everybody. I just want to love you. Oh, and Penny wants to say hello. She's on the other side of Pearl's like, no, this is my mom. Hello. I love that she puts, do you guys see how she puts her arms around my neck? Like
she actually gives you a hug.
She's like a big hug, huh? Hi. I love you too. I love you too. Okay, lay down. Okay, here we are. Hi, everybody. How are you? Day 3. We're here on day 3. 3 days we have gotten up relatively early.
Okay, here's the thing. Like, here's facts. I am normally out of bed by 8:30 every morning. Okay, like I'm out of bed by 8:30. I am checking email. I am answering messages. I am like on it at 8:30 in the morning. Maybe I'm not answering messages, but I'm definitely watching reels. These are facts. Okay, but like having to be out of bed, showered, up, everything's ready. My husband's just like, I'll order you breakfast. I'm like, that is correct.
Oh, that sounds awesome.
So like, I have a hot chocolate and I have little like bagel bites this morning.
See, that's good. I have coffee. John gets up like at 5 a.m. and makes coffee. So by the time I get it, it's cold, but I like it cold. So it's good. So on the weekends when I get up with him, and not at 5 a.m., like he waits when he gets up with me, I should say, and makes coffee. And then I take a drink. It's hot. And I'm like, and he's like, what's wrong with you? And I'm like, it's hot. Put some ice cubes in it. He's like, you are the weirdest person ever. And I'm like, I like it cold. I mean, it's not like cold, but it's like lukewarm where you can guzzle it. Like I want to be able to
you can chug if necessary.
Yeah, I want to guzzle my coffee. I want to be able to do that. So hey everybody, welcome to 24 Days of Quickies. If you don't know who I am, my name is Marley Bird. This is Lindsay Martin. We are here to guide you through your festive days up until Christmas, making all the things, and so many things happening here. I do want to mention real quickly before we go into the 24 Days of Quickies that today is the last day to get the Stash Busting Quickie pattern bundle. Now, I get it that we're in the process of giving you a bunch of free patterns from a bunch of different designers, right? Fantastic. We love to do that. But Tamara Kelly and I also specifically put together a collection of patterns, 50 patterns to be exact, that we are selling to you along with a bunch of bonuses, which is really, the bonuses are like one of the best parts because it makes the cost of the pattern bundle a wash, because in those bonuses there are printable gift tags that are just the super thing, like they're so cute. There's a holiday planner. There are $20 worth of coupons to spend in our Ravelry stores. So there's $10 to Tamara's store, $10 to my store that you can spend. Then there is a chance for you to win a $50 prize pack from We Crochet or Knit Picks. And then if you buy today, you also have a chance to get a $30 prize package from Yarnspiration. So there's all of those bonuses. And the reason I'm mentioning it is not because the entire bundle is going away. It's still going to be there through the end of December, but it'll be at a higher price. Today is the last day that you can get it at this low price and be entered for a chance to win those giveaways. So if you're interested at all in the Stash Busting Quickies, we've put a link in the video description box below. Super cute patterns. I have some of the my hat patterns and the cowl patterns right here. I mean, look at that. Like, that is awesome, right?
That is so awesome.
That's so awesome. And so
I love the Ogo ones.
The Ogo, oh, aren't they adorable? Okay, so the cool thing about did you know that there's mittens?
No.
Did you know? Okay, so look at this. So here's the deal. So there's the Baja. Okay. Yeah. And then this is the Candy Crushed.
It's so
and
cute.
Then I took all the yarn that was left over from those and made the Baja Candy Crusher cowl. So if you and your friend, your significant other, your sibling, your kids, if you wanted to make like a full set where you were kind of matchy-matchy, but not really matchy-matchy, like there's a full...
It would make a really great holiday photo.
Right? It's so cute. It's so cute. So, and the mittens are made, I mean, they're a one size fits all. They're large. They're a big mitten. They're nice. I don't know. I like them. I'm very happy. These ones are a little bit tighter. These ones are a little bit smaller. They're so cute. They're just adorable. So anyways, so I have all that, but I wanted to throw that out there. If you're at all interested in the Stash Busting Quickie patterns, click the link below. It will take you to the sales page. You'll see a bunch of pictures of things that are in the book. There are 16 knitting patterns, 34 crochet patterns, If you've gone through By Crafty Bootcamp, this is like a steal for you.
Yeah.
At 50 patterns, it comes out to 40 cents a pattern. Nowhere on the internet are you going to get 40 cents a pattern, like 50 patterns in a collection like this. And it's all put in a place called Member Vault. So everything is there for you, ready to download. It's fantastic. Tamara and I did a full video on it, describing how everything works. If you're interested, you can go watch that. And I know she and I plan on doing a live later on today to talk about it again, because we know it's the last day. We just want to make sure people don't miss out on the chance to get those various prizes and stuff and get the lower price. Plus, I mean, get started now. You get it now. You get started on some presents now. I actually made a Post-it. Where'd my Post-it go? I have these. Well, I don't know where it went. I had it on my screen. I don't know where it went, but I wrote a Post-it for myself. It was like, start making holiday hats for all my gift giving list. So there is that. Okay. Here we go. I haven't looked at today's stuff. I actually just grabbed the thumbnail today. I didn't even really look at it. I don't even know what it is.
So I clicked through this morning and I looked at almost all
You did?
yeah, they're gorgeous.
Okay.
I mean,
All right.
yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to do my screen share. Oh, don't you growl at me, girlfriend. Don't you growl at me. She's over here like, hello.
She's like, Mom.
I know.
Do your job.
I know. All right. So I'm going to hide this. And just so you guys know, the link to, that's not the one I wanted to, it's not the one I wanted to do. The 24 Days of Quickies link is in the video description box below. So if you want to follow along with me, you can as well. The link is actually this URL. We've talked about this. I'm going to keep saying it because this is the way I run all of our events, and game day 2022 is going to be here before you know it. And this will be ran very similar. You will go to the,
we do not speak of it.
No,
we do not speak of it as it's going.
Robin and I had to plan for it yesterday. We had to plan on what we're starting to brainstorm what we're going to do. So what you will do is you will go to this URL, this website, every single day until December 24th. And after that, because there's other stuff happening too. But every single day, December 24th, you want to go to this website, and each day a new collection of patterns are put on that day for free. Now, does that mean that the previous days are not free anymore? Yes and no. You no longer can get the free ad-free PDF, but in most cases, the pattern itself is still free on the website. Does that make sense? So you might not be able to get the ad-free PDF, but if you happen to see something that you really like, you should most likely get the free pattern on the website. Or if you like it enough, you can go buy the pattern yourself. Very simple. And here's the fun part. I think it's fun. I mean, through the three, I think this is the third year we've done this. The 3 years we've done this, we've never told you all the different people who are participating. Like, it's a surprise every day. You don't know who it's going to be. And I think that's like, it's, I don't know, it just adds to the anticipation of it. So you don't know who it is. So every time you go, you're like, all right, whose pattern do I get today? You might get some favorites. You might have some new favorites and a bunch of fun things. Don't forget about the holiday armadillo. That's sort of the surprise coupon code, free gift. You never know what's going to happen with the holiday armadillo. Okay. So this one here, remember, Signature Needles is still out there. You can still see that. That was yesterday. So cute. You know, people are already starting to make this doggy bandana in the group. I mean, come on. Yeah. It's adorable.
It's adorable.
Somebody was like, do I have 5 other projects happening? Yes. Did I drop everything and go to Michael's to buy yarn to make the bandana? Yes.
Also, yes.
Yeah. She's like, am I casting on right now? Yes. You know?
These are all appropriate choices.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. So these are so cute. I love this. All right. So the first one, Crochet Simply Hooked by Janet. This is new to me. Has an adorable ear warmer pattern for you today. Click here to get your free ear warmer. We're going to click through today. We're going to do differently. We're going to click through Simply Hooked by Janet. Remember, as you go to each of these blogs, you guys, these designers are making money by you going to their blogs. They have ads. I am not telling you to click the ads. Click the ad if you're interested, but don't just go through and just click ads, because that's bad. Don't do that. If you want to join their email list, you can do that. I'll go ahead and do that. I won't put Marlene. I'll put Marley, because why not? All right. So I subscribe to her email list. There we go. Super simple. Again, we talked about this yesterday and the day before. It's a great way to make sure you keep in touch with designers that you really like. Free pattern for the warm textured ear warmers. Are you making this for yourself? I'm going to just keep scrolling. This pattern PDF can be downloaded for free on December 3rd as part of the 24 Days of Quickies. Scroll down to find the red free PDF button. So we're going to scroll and look for the red PDF button, which is what all of you are going to do, right? And I mean, I don't know about you, but as I'm scrolling, I love these little ways to display these ear warmers. I think that's just really, I like those.
Cute.
Yeah, they really are. I wish I had that kind of hair. Let's see here. You can get a print-friendly ad-free PDF copy this pattern here. Okay, you can get a print-friendly ad-free copy. So I don't think that's the one. This is the one.
Red. I don't know. She said red button. The text is in red though.
Yeah. So, but this looks like it's a button.
It is.
Grab the free PDF. Use the code Quickie21. So I'm Quickie21. Let me see if I can do this. I'm not logged in. You want to be logged in. If you want this to be stored in your Ravelry library, you guys, you want to make sure that you are logged in. Okay. You come to Ravelry. You say buy now. Use coupon code. What was it? Quickie21. So Quickie21, hit apply. It'll make it so it changes it for free. Do checkout. There it goes. Now it's in my Ravelry library and I can download it from there as I want. So those of you who are like, I'm not sure how to do it on Ravelry, that's how you would do it on there. All right. So there you go. You can click through all of this. Again, if you're watching this on replay and you didn't get the ad-free PDF, here is the pattern. So you can still make this really super cute pattern. And I didn't even look at what yarn it was. It looks like it's a thin fingering weight yarn though, doesn't it?
It does.
It does. Oh, it's a DK weight from Tippy Tree Yarns. Oh, I don't know them either.
I do love a DK.
I love a DK. Jean has a great DK. We talked about that.
We talked about that. Yeah. That's, you know what, I think that's where my obsession came from. It's fine.
So our Destination Yarn has a DK. Okay. So there we go. Thank you so much to Janet. I love the name Janet. One of my best friends is named Janet. All right. Crochet Through the Loop Yarn Craft has the coziest mitten pattern for you today. Click here. Those do look a bit cozy. Is that Hygge yarn? It looks like Hygge yarn.
It's super cute.
I love the Hygge yarn, and I don't think
I love her logo through the loop.
Yeah,
I'm like, you're always saying go through the loop, pull up. Okay,
yeah,
sorry.
That's brilliant. The Madsen mittens. It is Hygge.
Hygge.
Look at me knowing what it is. I love that Hygge yarn. Like it hasn't left the market yet, and because we all know yarns come and go all the time. Yeah. I really love that yarn. Like I think it is just such a fun yarn to use, and it's so soft. The texture is so wonderful.
Oh, I think you missed it. It said free printable. Madsen
okay,
ad-free PDF printable.
The premium ad-free PDF pattern. The premium version includes get your copy of the ad-free. So that doesn't say the free copy though. All right, so I'm gonna scroll. I'm just scrolling and talking.
I saw ad-free.
Right, you're not the only one. I mean, people do this. We do this all the time, right? Okay, I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep reading. Hygge Through the Loop. There's the newsletter if you want to sign up for the newsletter. Oh, there's a
tutorial.
Yep. So no excuses. So here's testers who have tested it. Super cute. Here we go. 24 Days of Quickies with Marley Bird and friends. Head over to the main page and check out other free designs. So that's going to our page. Grab your free PDF copy, click the button below and use code Marley21. This is only good until 9 o'clock tomorrow. So I'm going to click here. We're going to say once again, buy it now, use code and Marley21, apply. It took the $5 off, check out now. And it is in my library. See how easy that is, you guys? All right. I mean, that is a beautiful thing about Ravelry. That I will not lie. It's a beautiful thing. So you can check out obviously she has other videos and stuff here. They look like they're good, high quality videos. And I know a good high quality video, guys, when I see one, just letting you know.
You do.
What we're doing right now is top notch. This doesn't get much better than this, y'all. No.
Nailed it.
But we can come in here. You can see that she has a bunch of other patterns available in here. You could check out if you want. Oh gosh, girl, have you tried City Tweed?
No.
It is one of my favorites. And this one, it looks like this is the Aran one. They have a DK City Tweed. It's one of my, that's actually what I have in this bag that I was showing you guys the other day. Like that's DK City Tweed. Freaking love that yarn. It's amazing. It's such good yarn. You can see here, she has a lot of really wonderful patterns that you could check out. Oh, I love me a good poncho.
Yeah, I do too.
All right. So there you go. Through the Loop Yarn Craft. That was your other crochet one. And here's knitting. Oh, the purple poncho, Carolyn. I love the purple poncho. Love her, love her, love her. Okay. So purple poncho has a simple and setting ear warmer pattern for you today. So it's a garter stitch ear warmer. Very easy. Here's the great thing. All of you out there who are Buy Crafty boot campers that are like, okay, I learned all these stitches. This is great, but I'm still not completely comfortable. And you're like, I know I could do this particular shape with crochet, but I want to try it in knitting. This is a great way to turn like maybe you're doing a swatch, a garter stitch swatch or something, turn it into a headband. Just make it a little bit longer and make it a headband. This is awesome. You know, it was a couple years ago. I talked to Carolyn about doing some knitting patterns, and it was specifically for 24 Days of Quickies. I had wrote her, I was like, okay, I know you can knit. I know you can write these patterns. You need to write some of these so we can put them up for 24 Days of Quickies. She was like, I don't know. Okay, I'm going to do it. And so she did it. And I mean, I have goosebumps. Like, I'm so proud of her. Can I just tell you, she is honestly one of the most amazing people I've ever met. So just talking about people in general, she's an amazing individual. She's just a kind-hearted, tender soul. Like, she's just wonderful. And her designs are fun. Her work ethic is amazing. Like, can you tell I love the girl? Like, I think she's amazing. I
mean, maybe.
I do. I just love her. I think she's so great. So I'm just so proud of how well she's doing. She's doing so good. So this is the purple poncho. Did I already miss it? No, here it is. So excited to be part of Marley Bird's 24 Days of Quickies again this year. Your free PDF is waiting for you at the bottom of this post. So if we scroll to the bottom, let's go take a look at how we get this. I'm trying to scroll a little bit slow so I don't make anybody sick. Super easy to do garter stitch, you guys. That's all this is. It's just knitting back and forth. And she used Caron Simply Soft for this, which is a worsted weight yarn. You could use any worsted weight yarn. So this is a great stash busting yarn or a great stash busting project as well. It's really relatively easy to do. She has
video on how to do the twist seam.
Yeah, seam. See, she is fantastic. I'm telling you, I just love her. All right, so I'm going. You can sign up for her newsletter. I've already done that. Click here for your free PDF download. So right here, we're going to click. Here's your download. I'm going to download it to my stuff there. There we go. You see that? Super easy.
So great.
So easy. Thank you, Carolyn. Okay, today's Holiday Armadillo is from Edie Ekman. I love Edie Ekman, you guys. She is one of the first designers I ever literally went a little bit fangirl on. And in a weird turn of events, Edie's daughter actually works. I've worked with Edie's daughter since working with Red Heart. And then now she works with me individually. So I love Edie Ekman. I love Edie Ekman's daughter, Meg. I think Meg is amazing. Edie has the cutest granny hat bonus pattern for you today. So you get a bonus pattern today. Click here to get your pattern. Those are great colors.
They are. You know what? When I saw, like when I was clicking through the folder that Chrissy gave us, I thought that this was your like a spin or like a test knit of your Afternoon Delight hat.
Oh, yeah.
It has because when I'm looking at the thumbnail, it's like, it's
yeah.
So like I was like, is that the Afternoon Delight hat? And I was like, oh, it's not, but it's really cute.
It's really cute. And you know what? Again, this is great for all of you Buy Crafty people because this is the Granny Stitch. You guys know the Granny Stitch. We've done a lot with the Granny Stitch. Great. This is a great scrap yarn project. How fun is that? It looks like it's top down. You guys know how to work in the round. You could absolutely do this, you guys. You could absolutely do this. I'm already part of her newsletter, so I'm not going to sign up, but you absolutely can sign up. She has a ton of books out there, you guys. Some of them are my absolute favorite books for everything that she does. Like, she's just an amazing individual. Did I miss the link? stash busting. Okay, so she talks about the stash busting. There is the hat. And purchase on Ravelry, purchase on PayHip, which I don't know PayHip. I need to look into that. I'm going to keep going. Okay. This pattern is free for 1 day only, December 3rd, for Marley Bird's 24 Days of Quickie. So I'm going to click this and see if it comes up. Now, all right. So is there a code? Do you see a code? Let's see. An ad-free PDF version is available. Okay. So I'm just going to keep scrolling. Sometimes it's, you know, hey, we all write our stuff differently. So we just have to find it. All right. I must have missed it.
I wonder if you click on the Ravelry thing, if you click buy now, if it's free.
Okay.
That's the only thing I can think.
It is. Look at you. So you have to actually click, you have to click buy now. Comes up free. I'm going to click buy now. There you go. I would have never put that together. I'm so glad you did.
Oh, okay. Maybe it's just like old teacher, like when in doubt, click everything.
So those
like if it's not working, just keep clicking.
Yeah. So if you guys are on the Facebook group or anything and people are like, I can't get it for free, you know, help them out too. Okay, so that's all of the awesome stuff today. Again, don't forget that today the stash busting quickies is ending. So you want to make sure that you do get a chance to get that, and we'll just click over. This is the sales page. This is the page you will find the link to in the bottom of this post or this video, the description box. If you click this pink button, you guys, that will take you to where you actually purchase. This is the purchase page. You can see right here is what you're buying, the volume 2. If you want a special collection of favorite patterns, these are your favorites. These were the favorite patterns of 2021. We put together 7 patterns. It's really 8 because I made funny enough, the Afternoon Delight hat and cowl, I made it a set. So there's 2 patterns there. So it's really 8 patterns, but you get 7 patterns in this collection for $9.99. If you don't already know, like I sell all my patterns for $6.99 and above. So, I mean, it's a steal of a deal. So if you want it,
steal of a deal.
Simply check that little box. And you can see once you check that, once you check that box, it adds it to your price. Right? So you check it, it adds it to your price, and then you just continue on with your checkout method, however you're going to. After you add all this information in, you get one more option to purchase the volume 1. If you have not already purchased volume 1, you don't have to by any means, but it's there in case you want to. It has been in the vault since last year, so this is your only chance to buy it. But it's there if you want to. But that is how easy it is to check out if you're interested at all. Last but not least, when it comes to all of this, I want to remind all of you, make sure that you say thank you to these wonderful designers who are giving you the patterns. And honestly, there's no better way to say thank you than to share these links. If you share the link to the 24 Days of Quickies with other people, other groups on Ravelry, to your friends and people on Instagram, on Facebook, that helps us out more than you can ever know.
And like, also, if you like, let's say you make the like, do I have 1 million things to do today? Yes. Am I probably making that twisted head warmer? Also, yes. Like if I make that, I'm going to tag the yarn that I use. I'm going to tag that company. I'm also going to tag the designer so that so that anybody who wants it can also go there. Like tagging the designer is really great. You can do it in the comments. You can do it in the product. You can do it in the phone.
Yeah. Hashtag stash busting quickies.
Hashtag
no.
Also,
wrong thing. 24 Days of Quickies.
24 Days of Quickies. Oh my God.
Hashtag Marley Bird.
You know what, Marley? You're just too into the quickies.
There's too many things. I like a quickie. I like a quickie.
Like a quickie.
I like a quickie.
We do have a question though. Are the stash busting quickie patterns on Ravelry as well?
No. So that's actually one of the things you can find in the questions, the frequently asked questions. So I'm going to say yes and no, because here's how this works. When you buy the stash busting quickies, you actually are going to go into what we're calling the Marley Bird house. It's in a place called Member Vault. All of the patterns are there. Now we have listed the projects on Ravelry, meaning you could go there and add your project in, and eventually those patterns might be individually sold on Ravelry. But if you bought the stash busting quickies, it will not give you direct access to that Ravelry pattern should it ever go up. They're going to be 2 completely separate entities. One is an actual book. One is a standalone pattern. We're not going to cross cross those over. So when you buy, and when I say book, it's an ebook. When you buy the pattern collection of 50 patterns, it goes into the member vault, and all of the patterns are there. They're all there in one place, stored away for you. You can download each one individually. You can pick and choose which one you want. On December 5th, the full PDF of like 300 pages or something like that is going to be in there. So you could download that if you want. It's going to be a huge file, which is why we separated things out. That was actually a request from last year. So if that answers your question, that's how that is going to be. But that, what I meant by the whole, if it's an individual pattern, because these patterns, you know, this is the only time they'll be together in this collection, but that does not mean that Tamara and I won't take these individual patterns and sell them individually. So like if I decide I want to take the Return to Me boomerang shawl and put it up for sale for $10, I could do that, right? And my plan is to eventually do that, but honestly at $10 for the shawl pattern and $19 for 50 patterns, plus you get plus you get a $10 coupon back, like for my store.
Yeah,
$10 for Tamara's. Like you see what I mean, guys? Like it's just a no-brainer. In my opinion, I think we did a great job. There's quite an eclectic collection of patterns in there. There's some that are like super quick and easy. There's some that just may take you a little bit longer, like my Ruana. It might take you a little bit longer. Totally worth it. I wore it last night to Caden's senior football banquet, and I got compliments on it, which was really nice. Like it's just a fun way to do that. All right, so I know I'm getting close on time here. How else is everybody doing? I'm going to grab our twice shared sheet.
Yeah, I was about to say, if you forget to open twice shared sheet, I'm going to make you call me later when you do.
I won't, because this is very exciting. Remember the first year I did 24 Days of Quickies? I had an Advent box that I put all the different candies and stuff in it that I liked. So now I have this.
I remember the first year that you did 24 Days of Quickies, and you were like, I'm doing a live every day for 24 days. And I remember saying to you, that's crazy.
And it was not scheduled to do that. Like when Caitlin scheduled all this, we weren't going to do that. And then I woke up on day one. I was like, let's go live and talk to everybody today. And then it became a thing. Yeah. And that's all she wrote.
Well, I mean, that's Hankmas was like, here's things that are hanging out in my house. And now it's a whole thing.
Now it's a thing.
So all right,
day 3 up here. We're on day 3. It's way up here.
I couldn't find 3 in the quick time when you held it up, so I couldn't help you.
I beat you. 4 is directly underneath it, so we'll have to get 4.
Okay, so we'll remember that for tomorrow.
Okay, so these are so interesting because you would think that it would open like over here, but they open on the side.
Interesting. I would not have seen that. Like, wouldn't have thought that.
Okay. This looks like it's either stitch markers or it's a row counter. It's a row counter.
I love a row counter.
I love a row counter. I love making row counters. You guys see that of the row counter? So it has a little really cute, like a little hook thing right here that you can take off and you move it up as you do each row. So it helps you keep track of your rows. Let me see if I can pull out. So much knitting going on over here. It's like, where do I pull out, right? I don't have.
I feel this deeply. Do I have an entire pile of cardboard that you can't see in this frame that needs to go to the recycling?
Yes. I have so much stuff. Okay, let me just grab this because this is a swatch attached to other things. And then my chair gets stuck. Okay. So this is actually something that would be really good. So if I was doing these cables and I wanted to keep track
I love those. Okay, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah. You love those, huh? Let me see here. Where did it go? There it is. See? Can I see a correlation?
I remember that hat.
Yeah.
You were finishing that hat when we were in San Diego.
Yes. All right. So what you would do is on this particular, I don't know if my needles are too big for this, but let's say I was on row 3 or 4 or whatever. And when I get to the end of the row, I would take this off and then move it. So then I would see I'm on the next row. Then you take it off and you move it. So you see what I mean? You keep going. And then say your repeat was longer than 10, you could take this little curly thingy off and move it up. So like you went through 10, so then you could mark like the first one. You could say, okay, so I went through 10. So now as I go through the numbers, like this would be 11, and then this would be 12. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it keeps counting like that. And it's really great. I have a lobster claw instead of this curly thing here that she uses.
Mm-hmm.
Do you see it?
Yeah.
I use a lobster claw and I have dangles on it that I use. I love it. I want to do a video to show people how to make these because they're so fun. But I will totally be using this because
you know my aunt calls stitch markers, the aunt that taught me to knit.
What?
She calls it knitting jewelry.
Oh, it is.
Jewelry.
And you know what? People who don't knit will see these hanging from your work and they'll be like, why are you putting that in your work? Like, especially if you're making something for a baby, they're gonna be like, that's a choking hazard. You're like
that's not washable.
I know. I'm like, it's not actually in the project. It's marking a place in my project.
To remind me to do a specific thing. Would you like to learn how to knit? I can explain it all to you.
Exactly. All right. So I'm going to put this. This is awesome. I love these. I think they're so great. I love making them. I love making them so much. I literally just bought jump rings, like so many jump rings to make some. And I'm waiting for, like, see?
So many jump rings.
So many jump rings. I'm waiting for my numbers, my bead numbers, my numbered beads, so that I can make some because I wanted to. I like them. I think they're great. I figured if I made some and anybody might want some, you know, you never know. You want some, you make some, you want some, all of that good stuff. Very cool. All right. How is the Destination Lane sign up going?
I haven't checked it this morning because I was sleeping. Normally I get up and check it right away, but I'm like, I have to get in the shower and do my hair. Haven't checked it. On the first day, we had almost half of our total spaces signed up.
Oh my gosh. I see that.
Well, we just don't have a lot because we let our current members roll over. So
that's not suggestive at all. No, never.
No, not.
Nope.
No, I haven't checked it today. But I do think it is.
Lindsay, you missed it. Is this thing on? It's like I got a microphone. See, I'm not trying to be dirty. I promise. Which is really funny because usually I am. I'm not trying to be dirty. That's funny.
So anyway, I haven't checked it in a day or so. Because like I tend to fixate a little bit. So I made myself not check it yesterday. It's okay. We're doing great. So yeah, that's going pretty well. I mean, it's good. It's a little scary because like when we started Destination Lane, the idea came to us because we were at a trade show and maybe a little tipsy after dinner in the hotel. No. And that's how we came up with the idea. And I remember the first year we're like, we need to get like this number of people to sign up to make it worth our time. And then that was like the first 2 days. And we were like, And then now we're like, okay, this is the top of what I can make in a month. Like in the amount of time I have to between shipments, this is the top. And that's scary.
Yeah.
But awesome.
I hear you. I think it's great. I think you're doing awesome. So everybody, in the comments below this video, remember, I want you to tell me what is your favorite pattern from today? Like, what is the one that you're like, I want to make that. Like, I want to make that. Remember, the interaction that you show with us here on YouTube is really great because it tells the YouTube algorithm that you want to see the stuff we're making. That's actually the best way I can get my videos to be seen. I know that sounds ridiculous, but like I could put out a stellar video, but if there's no interaction, like if you don't click the like button, if you don't comment, and maybe you don't share the stuff, like YouTube's like, people don't really want to see this. They're not really interested, which is sad. And it's really sucks.
And it's that way across all social media platforms right now. Like if you do not interact with Marley's page, if you don't interact with whoever, it doesn't matter, like whatever it is that you like to see on your Facebook, if you are not clicking see more or hitting the like button or adding a comment, you will not see it. Like for instance, I went to go find a pattern from in one of the Facebook groups that I'm in. She makes free sewing patterns. Shockingly that I'm in that group, right? You're just shocked. You're shocked and amazed.
Shock and awe.
Shocking.
Shocking.
And so like, and I realized, I was like, wait, I haven't seen anything by that maker in quite some time. Like, that seems weird. And so I went to my groups and like I had to search for it in the groups and then find it. I haven't seen anything in that group in probably 3 or 4 months. I missed a minute. And it was because like when I was on Facebook for a minute, I wasn't interacting with that information. So they stopped showing it to me. So like, you've got to go in and like, if you think like, hey, I haven't seen that in a minute, go find it, click a couple like buttons. It'll start popping up in your feed again.
Yep. That's perfect. All right. Last but not least, let's show people the hats that I have here. I did a quick live yesterday on Instagram, but I figured I'm not putting them on today though, because I actually like have my hair zhuzhed up. So I don't want to put them on. You guys know my struggle with my hair is real. And I just didn't feel like wearing a wig today. So I was like, I'm going to just, but it's just so thin. It's so crazy. All right. This is the dots and stripes hat.
Oh, I love that.
It's a big slouchy hat. It's crochet. They are single crochets through the back loop only. It's a super fun hat. I made the pom-pom removable, so you don't have to have the pom-pom at all. Jojo loves this hat. All right.
I didn't see that.
This one, if you don't know me at all, like I am a hat person. And to me, this hat like screams Marley Bird.
That is, when I see that hat, I think Marley Bird.
Yeah, like it's a newsboy hat. It has my fantastic double knit brim construction. I'm brilliant.
Because you are brilliant.
I'm brilliant.
This is not news to me.
There's nothing inside of this, but it's knit with 2 strands of yarn held double and a size 6 needle. So 2 strands of worsted weight, which makes it an Aran, and a size 6 needle. And you double knit the brim, and so you can get the shape, and it makes it so that you don't need anything to have it poke out. Like, it's awesome. Crocheters, I have one for you too. It's done with slip stitches. It's amazing. They are the best. I keep calling it a brim. It's the best bill of a hat ever.
That is technically a bill.
It's technically a bill. So you have the bill, and then you cast on stitches for the back part of the hat, and then you jump into 1x1 ribbing just for like, you can read it in the pattern, but it's like an inch or so. And then you jump into brioche. So the top of the hat is really squishy brioche. And then you have some really nice brioche shaping.
I love that decrease. Oh, yeah, so pretty.
It's so pretty, right? And can I tell you, I just love the way I pull together my stitches at the very tippy top. Like, it looks like a pucker. You know what I mean? Like, it looks like the best little pucker. Do you see what I mean?
I do.
Like,
I love a hat that's done well like that. And also when you do it, like the satisfaction of like pulling that string. Oh
yeah. All right. So this uses Wonder Fluff, which FYI guys, I think it's on sale at Knit Picks. We have a link. Use my affiliate link. It's on my blog. I will add a link in the video description box so you guys know. Wonder Fluff. It's from Knit Picks. It's amazing. I think it's over there. It's so incredibly soft. I wanted a double brim hat, just a real basic double brim hat. And I wanted the yarn really to do the work for me. So that's why I chose this yarn. It's size 10 needles. You do
that's fast.
Yeah, I know, right? It's a double. So this is double the length of what you normally would have, because you pull up the cast on edge and then knit it together and then continue on. It has very simple circular, decreases. Again, perfect little button pucker at the center. I love that. And I do that, guys. That's simply when you go to pull everything off, take your tail, go into each stitch as if to knit. You know how usually people go in as if to purl and take them off? Go into each one as if to knit and pull it. And that
I've never gone into it as if to purl. I've always gone into it to knit.
Oh, I
was told to do that. I just did that.
Yeah. So many people go in as if to purl.
It could be because I hate purling.
Oh. All right. So this is almost a remake of another hat I did for the first collection of Chic Sheep yarn. I widened my honeycomb pattern though on this one. Beautiful top. It's so gorgeous. Super.
You know what it reminds me of? Like the top of that hat reminds me of like a centerpiece stained glass window.
Oh, that's
like
cool.
A circle.
There's my floats on the inside. You can see I messed up one. Look, you see there's 3 right there. I shortened it 1 row right there. That's my mistake. And then I have a snag. There's my snag. But can I just tell you, that's pretty darn pretty.
You're a knitter when you look at the inside of a finished product and be like, that's pretty.
Yeah, that's really pretty. I'm like, damn, I'm good. No. So that's the top of this hat. Such a fun, simple hat. Again, this one's a little bit bigger too. The other one, I think I made it kind of shorter. This one, I made it longer, and the honeycomb is bigger, so you get more of the other color popping out.
I am all about a slouchy hat because I think because I have short hair, I think a beanie makes me look a little puffy in the face. Well, because there's nothing to like break it up back here.
I get you.
So like I need something slouchy in the back to be like, oh, she's not super pudgy. Just a little bit.
I think what's funny is I think I kind of got on this roll of doing this sort of decrease on the top of a couple of hats. And I never do this decrease. And I was like, I liked the way I could do that.
I like it.
And I was able to continue this stitch pattern up into it. That's why I chose that decrease. But this is the slip stitch wave hat. I love this hat, you guys. I wore this to Michigan. This particular yarn, I have no idea what it is. I literally pulled it out of my stash because it's kind of a really kind of bluish gray color. I don't know if you can tell that or not.
Yeah.
And it looks really pretty. I know it's wool. I just don't know. I can't remember. I just don't remember what brand or anything. But I love it. It's a worsted weight yarn. The slip stitches, it looks really good. And it's just the perfect little size for your head. I'd put it on, but you could look at the pictures. It just looks really good.
Yeah, I saw a picture of that on your feed and I was like, that's gorgeous.
All right. So we talked about the Candy Crusher and the Baja.
Yes.
And the mittens. So then you see there's more. There's mittens and then the cowl. So those are the hats that I made. I went a little crazy.
You know what though, Marley? I am a person who does not have a lot of time to knit, so I like an instant gratification project. So hats are typically my go-to.
Yeah, I like them.
I have like 3 hat patterns that like I have purchased that I have knit so many times. I think Ravelry thinks that they're the only patterns I know how to read.
That's funny. That's funny. So, those are the hat patterns, you guys. As of right now, the only place you can get them is Stash Busting Quickie Patterns Volume 2. That is available. Today is the last day for the low price and all of the bonuses. So again, you're getting $20 worth of coupons to spend in our Ravelry store. So if there was ever a pattern you wanted in our Ravelry store, get the Stash Busting Quickies and then get that pattern. It's like getting a 50 pattern bonus. Like, it's amazing. So we would love it if you'd help spread the news about 24 days of quickies, spread the news about Stash Busting Quickie patterns. And then you go, what, guys, just go have a great day. Go have a great day. It's the end of the week. The weekend is almost here. We'll be here tomorrow. We'll be here Sunday. Come and join us. I did take pictures of my Hanukkah menorah tops, but I have to retake a couple of them. That's why they're not up. So I ran out of daylight. I had to have daylight, so I'll get those up ASAP. All right, I have to run to a meeting, you guys. I guess the last thing I want to say, somebody just said something. If you have any questions at all about any of my patterns, my collections, my workshops, my anything, always contact my customer service. It's contact@marleybird.com. Contact@marleybird.com. All right, Linz, I love you, my friend. I know you're just as busy as I am.
I am. I gotta go. I gotta run today too.
Yeah, we'll see everybody tomorrow.
Bye, guys.